Hi, I'm sure by now anyone who plays Cookie Run has seen these insanely realistic Cookie Run OCs with fleshed out pulling animations and like fully tweened sprites, and honestly they never fail to impress me. Unfortunately, I don't know how to tween and I don't know if I'm willing to try that out, just because it looks ridiculously hard. But I do know how to design characters, so that's what we'll be doing today. And I will actually attempt to animate it, just like a quick one, but yeah. It will be frame by frame, because that's what I'm the most comfortable with. When thinking about what type of cookie I wanted to do, I knew I wanted to do a dragon cookie, because I really love their designs, and I feel like they're kind of an underrated group, but the first idea I had was doing like a lotus flower dragon. But that was only until I realized after looking up the dragons for inspiration that a lotus flower dragon cookie literally already exists. So that idea was fully out of the window, but I still knew I wanted to do kind of a serene and cheeky kind of cookie. I just had to pick a different like flavor, I guess, if you want to call them flavors. So I started thinking about like my favorite desserts or desserts with really cute color palettes, and I was thinking of doing like dango or bingsu, maybe halo halo, which are all really good options, but in the end I decided to go with mango sago because I feel like the round shape language of like the mango sago pearls is like a good contrast to the other existing dragon cookies, and also high key because mango cookie is my favorite cookie. I'm still thinking about what story I want to give him, but I totally love the idea of making him like an evil, corrupted version of Mango Cookie. Like, I don't care, dude. Like, I will make an evil version of my favorite character. Now that we have the ideas established, let's get to designing. Before starting, I pulled up references or pictures of all of the dragon cookies just so I could get like an idea for the proportions and also to help with the coloring, because specifically ananas cookie, or yeah, like pineapple dragon cookie, he has a very similar color palette to kind of like mango and that sort of thing that I wanted to lean into. So I wanted to be very sure that they didn't look too similar when I was designing him. For the actual drawing, it came pretty easily. A lot of the time when I do a sketch and then attempt to do the line art, I'll just have to like turn the opacity down and then redo the line art, but this one came pretty easily for me. The only thing that I really needed to nail down with the line art was like the details and other small things like the hair and whatnot, and yeah. The hardest part was definitely the coloring, which I had already anticipated since those other two cookies had similar color palettes to what I wanted to go for. So after picking colors and trying out a few combinations, I kind of just slept on it, and this was the final design of the first day. And yeah, I just really didn't like the colors. I don't think they went together, and I think a lot of it was like out of place, and the red was too much. I think it looked too far from mango, and I don't know. I just didn't like it that much. So when I came back to it, I got rid of those colors, and before actually starting the recoloring, I tweaked a little bit of the line art, and I added a few details that I've come to absolutely love. Like his waist level wings, since you know I love my waist level wings, especially since my persona has them. And also I gave him 4 arms instead of just 2. And yeah, I really came to love those details. For the actual colors, I went for something more cohesive, and I think that looks a lot better. Like them being kind of pastel and lighter speaks to his, I don't know, personality more, and also it just looks nicer together, in my opinion. But also I just tend to lean towards more pastel colors, so I don't know. I also made a little drawing of mango sago, the dessert, just because I feel like it's not a super common dessert, and I thought it would be fun to draw. But yeah, here is the final design. He looks so cute. And since for Cookie Run OCs, I feel like everyone goes all out, I wanted to actually animate it, at least attempt to, so I did like a small movement, that's it, just like as a little gift that I could have, and yeah. Not much to say, he just like raises his hands and like blinks. Maybe one day I will try tweening, but today is not that day. And yeah, this is the final animation. But yeah, this was overall such a fun experience. I love dessert motifs in characters, and I love just cookie run characters in general. Like, their designs are so cute. So this was a fun exercise. I definitely recommend if you've thought about it, or if there's a dessert that you would love to be seen as a cookie, go ahead and do it yourself. Anyways, that's all from me for today, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.